Hello guys, my name is Chetan Sharma and today I want to tell you about a very interesting fact the science has discovered. It's a very good approach of science and it's about the discovery of Rosehip neuron. I hope you all know about the neuron, what is neuron. So I want to tell you about the brain. There are basically two types of neurons, two types of classes of neurons present in our brain. First is called GABAergic neuron and second one are pyramidal neurons. The GABAergic neurons, these are what I can say inhibitory in nature, and pyramidal neurons, these are excitatory in nature. Okay, so excitatory pyramidals and what I can say that the inhibiting neurons, these are GABAergic neurons. So the Rosehip neurons, which are discovered in I think 27th August 2018, it was what I can say that declared that Rosehip neurons are present in our brain. So it is declared on 27th August 2018, and it is discovered by Gabor Tama, okay, who is the what I can say professor of a college, professor of a university in Hungary. So he, I think, took the brains of two people who died in the mid age of between 48 to 50 years. So they, what you can say, they sent their brains for the scientific searches, for scientific works. So after research, they found the special quality of neuron, the specific neurons which are called Rosehip neurons present in human brain. Guys, I want to tell you about the amazing fact about Rosehip neuron that it is only present in the human, or what we can say primates, till the discovery says, because it was not present in the rats. Because when the scientists starts researching this Rosehip neuron in rats, they were unable to find out such type of neuron in mice, in other animals as per their research, but it might be found out in the primates as it is present in the human being, which belongs to the mammal classes, which belong to the primates also. So it is a very good what we can say research. I want to tell you about the work of Rosehip neuron. Guys, let me give you an example. I have wear a shirt here and I'm just telling you about something. Let us suppose I'm telling you something and I'm wearing a shirt and I am standing on the floor. So there is too many what I can say messages which are going toward our brain, that I am standing on the floor, that I am wearing a shirt, that I am telling you something. But only one work is concentrated, that I am telling you something. Because these I am wearing a shirt, I am standing on the floor, these doesn't matter anything. But the main focus on the brain, the main what we can say thing which is reaching in our brain is that I'm telling you something. So it what does it mean? It means that some signals which are of strong intensity, on which we are focusing more as compared to other, only those signals reach in the brain, while other signals are what we can say when they transfer from one neuron to second neuron, they are rebound back or they degenerate there. So this is the work of GABAergic neuron and pyramidal neurons. Basically what happens, the signals are sent to the brain to the pyramidal neurons. So what happens when the signals are just approaching to the brain, the pyramidal neurons and GABAergic neurons form synapse with each others, and when they form synapse with each other, so what happens, the signal of what we can say great intensity is transferred to the brain. Like I am telling you, I'm focusing on my what I want to say, my views, I'm focusing on my views. So it is very important to tell you about it is very important to tell you, as compared to my shirt wearing, as compared to I'm standing on the floor, as compared to I'm sitting on anything. So it is the signal of great intensity, so it reach the brain. While other, like I'm wearing shirt, I'm standing on the floor, I'm just sitting on a chair, etc, etc, these are just when the GABAergic neuron from synapse with the pyramidal neurons, they are just rebound back, or what we can say, they are what we can say they are not allowed to reach the brain. Because imagine if so many signals are sent to the brain, so it will perform a traffic jam. it would act like a traffic jam, and it may cause several mental disorder. So our body has been evolved in such a way that only one signal, which is of great intensity, on which we are focusing as compared to others, greatly, is transferred to the brain through the pyramidal neurons, and the GABAergic neuron also allow them to go, allow them to reach the brain, while others are just, they are not allowed to reach the brain. So that is the main function of GABAergic neurons. It is inhibitory in nature, and pyramidal neurons, they are exciter in nature. They tends to send the messages. They tends to send the signals, while GABAergic neurons only send those signals which are of greater intensity, while others, which are not of great intensity, which are on which we are not focusing as much as we are focusing on that particular thing what we are on which we are going. So uh, the GABAergic neuron. So the but I want to tell you about, I want to tell you about the Rosehip neuron, which also belong to the GABAergic neuron. What does it mean? It means that Rosehip neuron are also inhibitory in nature. So Rosehip neurons are also inhibitory in nature. So Rosehip neuron is just a class of GABAergic neuron. It is inhibitory in nature as per discovery. But the interesting thing about Rosehip neuron is that it is not found in mice. It is only found in human till the discovery says. It might be found in the primates, but the discovery is going on, so the results may be differ. But as per results, it is not found in the mice. So what does it mean? Guys, I hope you all know that everything, such as medicine, nothing is directly used on the human beings, because these are experimental things. Medicine are experimental things, and these are not directly used on the human being, because it may cause harm to the human being. It may cause harm to the human, even it may be fatal. So these are first used on the experimental mice, experimental rats. So what happens? Few medicines worked on the rat, but not worked on the human being. I think Rosehip neuron would be the reason behind this, because scientist doesn't say, but I think that it might be a reason, that some medicine work on the rat, but something which doesn't work on the human being. That particular medicine which is working on the rat is not working at the human being. I think Rosehip neuron, which is only present in the human being, not in mice, I think it would be a reason that uh, these medicines, such some medicines which work on the rat, not work in the human being. I think it would be a reason, but it is not confirmed that it is a proper reason. So discovery is going on, friends, and I think it's enough. And whenever I got more stuff about this topic, I will tell you. And thank you, friends, for just hearing me, for focusing on my efforts. Thank you, friends.